Hi again, I'm Melissa Muniz, and today I'm going to show you 3 exercises. If you feel like your routine isn't working out for you, you just need to spice it up a little bit. So the 3 that I like and that I picked is each one of them has an actual stretch element in it. So you'll be doing a stretch movement and you'll be doing a strength movement at the same time. If you're one of those people who give your stretching maybe 5 minutes and you think, oh, I've stretched, I'm good, you won't even have to think about it because you'll be doing your stretch movement while you're strengthening at the same time. So for this one, you're not going to need your squat stand. You're going to start with your wing attachment, and I've put myself at level 5, and I'm going to actually maintain that level throughout all 3 exercises. Like I've said before in other blogs and videos, work to your ability and honor your body. Don't push yourself to the point to where you're straining and struggling. It just defeats the purpose of what you're doing. So here we go. Number 1 is climb a tree. So you're going to sit up at the top of your glide board. I'm going to actually hook in my left foot. So the glide board will be slightly open, actually depending on your leg length. I'm quite short. And your level will be wherever your foot can handle this. If your foot and your ankles are weak, then you'll probably want to go down lower. You really won't go up to 12 on this, but if you want to get more of an abdominal workout, you might want to go just a little bit higher. So my left leg is in, and I'm going to take my right leg and I'm going to extend it up. I'm going to grab around my calf. If this is too much for you, you can always grab the back of your leg, or you can bend your knee softly. I like to use my leg as a kickstand. So this is wrong, this is right. Shoulders down and back, abdominal muscles pulled in away from your thigh, long arms. As your leg is nice and extended and your left leg is engaged, you're gonna do some foot flexing and pointing at first. And with your leg extended like this, every time you flex, you're gonna really feel that pull up the hamstring. Super important to work your feet as much as you possibly can. After you've done as many as you want, you're going to do big circles one way, getting lots of range of motion in your ankle. And you're going to do big circles the other way. Try to roll the full foot. Then you're going to point your leg and your foot, bring it up as high as you can, sit up tall, and you're going to walk. Tippy fingers, one hand under the other till you're all the way back, arms above the head. Important here that this top leg is stretching. It's not lazy. You're not lazy at all in this. So everything is reaching and lengthening. You're going to exhale, sink your ribs, and curl, reaching your hands, walking up your leg, which is your tree. And again, you're going to do this as many times as you find that you get a nice ab workout. Exhale, curl, and sit up tall. Once you've done as many as you want, you're going to flex your foot, and I'm going to actually grab my toe. If this is too much for you because your hamstrings are tight, you can grab a belt or a sock. You can grab the back of your thigh or the back of your calf. Shoulders are still down. Here's where it really starts happening. You're going to sink your abdominal muscles. You're going to round back. Woo! Oh my goodness. So honestly, I'm flexible and I'm feeling this right now. Yes, my hamstrings are tight right now because of what's going on in life. But if you don't feel this, then there's definitely something wrong with what you're doing. So little key things here. When you're laying back, you want to drop your hip, and that is going to like bam, right into it. So you want your hips stacked. And you want your glute, your butt cheek, to be down as much as possible. If it's lifted up like this, then you're not going to get the full stretch that you need. Also, when your arms are reaching, if you're like this is wrong. Shoulders down and back, long neck. And if you can't do that with a straight leg, bend your knee, or like I said, grab your rope, grab your sock, grab your belt, whatever you need to make sure that your body is in proper form. From there, you're going to exhale, curl, and you're going to sit up nice and tall. You're going to do that as many times as you feel you need the stretch. Then you're going to grab the inside of your leg, and we're going to go internal So you can get the inner thigh, shoulders are down and back, same rules apply. You can also do this. There's always modifications that you can do. Abs are in, and I'm gonna exhale, round back. I'm gonna pull my right leg way out to the side, lengthen my neck, my shoulders are down, my abdominal muscles are in. Remember, if this is too much of a stretch for you, it is fine. Bend your knee, grab your calf, grab your rope, grab your belt, whatever works for you. Take a deep inhale. Again, sink your ribs, using your abs, curl all the way up to sitting, and do it again. When you're all done, repeat on the other side and switch your legs. I love, love, love that exercise. And after you start doing it, you will love it as well. If you don't, make yourself love it. So next, what you're gonna do is you're gonna just take off your attachments. I'm gonna hook up my pulleys. And I'm gonna go to what it's called cow face with an iron cross. So I'm gonna sit up at the top. And in your cow face pose, you're gonna take either your right or your left knee underneath you and your other one stacked on top. So the goal is to actually be knee stacked on top of knee. This is a hip opener, a big hip stretch. If it is not possible for you, most of you will probably be like this. And that is still a big hip stretch. So you do the best that you can do. Make sure that you're nice and square and center. You want both butt cheeks down onto the ground. Lengthening nice and long, trying to reach your other foot down to the floor. And you're gonna round over. As soon as you round over, you're gonna feel that big hip stretch. That feels so good. So you're gonna take a deep inhale. On an exhale, you're gonna roll up and open up in an iron cross. Exhale, abs pull in and stretch again. Inhale up, exhale down. And then reverse if you wanna breathe. Exhale and inhale. What I like to concentrate on during my breath is just having a nice long breath. If you're breathing long and deep, eventually you'll come up on an inhale and you'll come up on an exhale. And when you're done, how to switch over, so simple. Just open it, go to the other side. Try to, as you can see, this glute is down as well. You want to be in the center of your board, super important. And I'll show you, even if you're like this, if this is as much as your legs will do for you, that great stretch, just the same amount. I'm going to open, long back. And again, if you can't handle this without straining and forcing your open, then it's too heavy for you. All right. Number 3, take off your pulleys. And again, I'm staying at the same level. I don't need anything else. I'm going to come to the end. So this is pigeon pose with a shoulder press and a back extension. I'm going to show you the transition into each side, and I'm also going to show you what it looks like, what your hips should look like on each side. So I'm going to come to the end here of my glide board, and these are like to me the feet. So I'm going to bend my right knee to the edge, slightly on the outside, my left leg back. You want your foot up here, not too down towards your pelvis. The higher the better. And you're going to stretch your back leg out, and it should be just outside the rail. Long leg. Your back leg should be super engaged. There's no laziness here. As you can see, I'm not leaning over onto this right hip. I'm actually over both hips. Each knee is just outside. My shoulders are back. Nice long spine. Abs are in. This is wrong. This is right. You're going to exhale, open the glide board. Give a nice long stretch. Everything's super engaged. If you're in this position, this is wrong. This is right. Shoulders down, nice long neck. You're going to inhale, bend the elbows, go into your shoulder press. Once again, put your level somewhere where you can maintain Your press, without straining, should be able to successfully get through the movement. So I'm going to show you one more thing. This is wrong. You should not be in your neck. This is right. Shoulders down. After you've done as many shoulder presses as you wanted, you're going to inhale, come up to your extension. Lift, push your hands into the feet and arch, and then exhale, out again. This is wrong. Coming up like this, if you're doing this, you know you're doing it wrong. Push out and back and extend up. Now your transition will be pulling your abdominal muscles in, dragging your back knee, and switching your right leg out. Just like that. This leg is still up here. The higher your leg gets, the more of a stretch you're going to get. If you can't get your hip over because it's so tight and you're like this, place a pillow underneath your glute and your leg that's bent in the front. Also, if you can't get this foot all the way up, that's fine, because if you have knee issues, be gentle to yourself. This might not be the stretch or the exercise for you right now. Figure out what's going on in your knee and then come back to it. So you can see this side. The knee is just outside the glide board. This leg is back and extended, but my hip is not open. I'm over my hip. Everything is stacked. Abs are in, and exhale, open. So the crown of my head is in line with my spine all the way to the tip of my toe. I'm reaching and stretching my foot away from my head. Inhale, bend. Exhale, really engaging my lats. Exhale, you can also bring those elbows bent in if you feel it. Then you're going to do a big extension, lift. When you're in your extension, if you want to give an extra stretch, put your hands on the end of the glide board and press yourself up. Good. And then after that, because you've done a lot of extension work for your back, you'll just pull your leg back, knees wide, feet together, and you're just going to want to sit back in a nice child's pose, stretching your lower back, taking a deep breath, and slowly pulling your abs in. Roll up your spine till your shoulders are down and your head is stacked on top of your spine. And that's it. Enjoy these. Honor your body, like I've always said. And it's so great to be able to stretch and do a strength workout at the same time. That's why I love this machine. So enjoy, have a good time, and I'll see you later. Bye.